Good afternoon. It's been a while. I've been busy. I'm getting adjusted to the new post office branch that I'm at. The coworkers are good. The routes are good. They're not bad. Um, the volume, package-wise, it's the same. It might be even more on certain routes. Oddly enough. But mail, it's lower. More travel, walking. So I'm doing pretty good. They like me so far. Little of adjustments going between. I was running packages. I didn't have any mail, and I didn't notice I had an SMP request, and they brought me in for a PDI. I was told that they're PDI happy, but not quite like fire happy unless you get into an accident, you leave the vehicle unsecure and or running. I never do that anyways. I mean, I might have accidentally just a few times. The thing that to make sure that you don't do it, is like you go to make a dismount, which you can legally do. But then, as you're doing the dismount, you realize you have to do something, go somewhere, and then you didn't go back to the vehicle. That's how you can reasonably make that mistake. But you're not going to be like that far away. You might just be around the corner. But if you're around the corner and they come up to you, you're going to get in trouble. Talking. It's not like you can't talk, but when you're casing, you case. So you can't be shooting the shit. So I'm better about the weather than I thought that I would be, believe it or not, except for today. But I have today off. It's the best day to have off. It's only 25 degrees out right now. My place I'm staying at, it's okay. It has multiple people. So naturally I'm saving up to get my own place, which would probably be the same, and then I'd be private. But I'm up to par my bills, one more check, and then I'm good. Then I'm in the clear again. I didn't get charged a fee for being a little late on the car payment, or the insurance. So, phew. They didn't make me show a physical copy of my Massachusetts license, which I lost, but I still have it, because that would have forced me to switch over, and I'm just trying to stretch out, because I just renewed the registration and just renewed the insurance. So when the insurance is about to run out, then I'll switch it over, just to try to save some money, not just lose money, But yeah, I'm on this route a lot, which is kind of like a rural route. I have to load the truck 3 times. But I'm doing it. I'm getting it done. So, yeah, I like the office. Originally, I wanted to be at this office. So, and yeah, the paycheck is better, for sure. And this paycheck will be a little bit smaller, I think, than the next one. So I'm back. Yeah, I'm actually getting more than when I was a CCA up in North Adams, so that's pretty good. I got windows that leak air in my bedroom. The guy's being amicable about it. I'm not trying to be a dick about it. But, when it's in the 30s, I don't care. You know what I mean? But when it gets down to the 20s, you freaking... I didn't want to get out of bed, because it's just like I'm warm underneath the blanket. You know what I mean? And then I stay in the shower for an hour, because you freaking like the heat of the hot water. You know what I mean? It's like... Yeah, once it gets down to the freaking 20s, dude, you gotta do something about the heat. But other than that, I get along with the guy. The tenants that are down the hall are loud. But they're apologetic. They're not jerks. They're night owls. So I think in maybe 6 months, I'll have enough saved up. I'm not going to get a 2-bedroom like I did in North Adams. That was a good apartment, but it was too big. It was too much. And I think that's the reason why the heat bill was so bad, because not only is it gas, but I couldn't control the heat per room. So when you have such a big apartment, yeah, you're heating up too much. Even though I didn't crank the heat at all, so smaller is better. I don't think I'm gonna go back to Holyoke. I mean, that place was good. The manager's good. But that's too far to drive, man. I don't want to do that. Because here, we're coming in early. 6 o'clock in the morning. And here it's not 10 hours, it's 12. So it's not so bad. The pressure is still there, but not quite like it was in California with the 10 hours to do everything. And I'm on a big route that's pretty hefty, and I have to load it 3 times. So I can do that in the time frame. So yeah, and I'm running packages at the beginning of the day instead of casing, which, to be honest with you, I'd just rather do that. The ProMasters here are better. They treat them better. But the ProMasters not having a rear view that's always on with the video is ridiculous and stupid. Because there's no windows. Like I was about to make a left-hand turn, and there's some dipshit that's passing me. And naturally I saw in the mirror, and I had just started to commit to that left-hand turn. So, I mean, if I had the rear view mirror on, which I can't in that one, I would have seen that before my wing mirror, So it's like, what the frick? And that's the thing. It's like, when you're delivering on these fast roads, people fly, and they don't give a crap. And the shoulder's not big enough. And so it's sketchy. Doing the box on post up these fast roads, with these drivers just being total jerks, just flying up there. That was a close call. Probably the closest call I've been in my career. I fell down some steps. I bounced down every 5 steps. Kind of hurt my butt cheek, not my back, which was good. I got up and shook it off. What happened was it was clear, except for a little bit of ice that was hidden by some of the snow. And so that's, I didn't see the ice because it was covered by a little dusting of snow. It just started. And so I trusted my footing on it. And boom, all of a sudden, bang, 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 bang. And it's like, damn, I haven't fallen ever. Especially being in North Adams in the hills. I didn't have my cleats, and I got some overshoes now, some rubbers, because yesterday I was on a driving route, but I was in the snow, walking in that wet snow, that sticky snow, man. I had double merino wool socks, and didn't matter, dude. My feet were wet, and boy, they were cold, man. But, I don't need gloves as much as I thought, which is good. So I know if it's in the mid-30s, I'm okay. When you start to suffer is when it starts to get into the 20s. That's when you start to hurt. That day, I was like, man, it starts to snow. So I don't like the wintertime at all. But the cost of living here is better. I'm full-time, and the dental insurance is really there's no limit, and it's 50%, and there's no wait time for major stuff. No wait time. That's cool, because that's a bogus bunch of crap. The wait time thing. That's just such a freaking scam, dude. It's a scam. You know, it's not good. Um, Dude, I didn't read it thoroughly or fact check it, but I guess Trump wants to waive taxes for overtime. Whew. I'll be making money if he does that. If he gets that passed. That'll be money. Because I work a lot of overtime, especially now that I'm starting at 6 and 7. And then working. And then I get Sunday premium, which is more pay. So, yeah, if he gets that passed, man, whoo, people are going to enjoy their money. Spend their money. President Reagan was right. You raise the taxes, they're going to put the taxes into the price of the product. So, essentially, you're taxing yourself. It's not next level. It's just common sense. It means the production, right? So this whole idea of let's tax the rich. Well, yeah, then everything's going to go up. So that's just makes sense. But so it's a smart move despite the weather. It's going to rain all week next week. But it's going to go from being 25 today, right now, in the middle of the day, which it was 20 in the morning, and it's going to be 40 on Sunday. But, running packages here is easier because you can just stick to the street and just go odds and evens. Or if it's just a regular street, then you don't have to do odds and evens. So much easier. I don't use any dynamic delivery. I just, use my phone. I have maps on. I can see the streets from a bird's eye view, and I know which one's next. And so I've gotten accustomed to using the ProMaster because I do like being able to exit from the side. Believe it or not, the handle. Because you can slam that thing, and it's still open. You have to really put a lot of power into freaking shutting that side door. And it's like the engineers should understand that delivery drivers are going to open and close that dang thing probably 400 times a day, maybe more. Why the heck would you do that? So you start to drive because you did put pressure on it, and you thought you slammed it, and it says door open. And I'm like, damn, how was that not hard enough? And the plastic handle snapped. What the heck are you doing? How the heck can you have a door handle that opens up a vehicle snap? That's crazy. Think about it. At least have an electric shut automatic if you're going to have it that stiff. And go with the old school video rear view that's up here, not down here. That's going to be always on, or have the option of being always on, so you know what's behind you, because there's no side windows. Give me a break. Why would they do that? It's freaking stupid. But yeah, so other than feeling a little down today because of the freaking cold, I'm doing good. I'm not sick. I don't think I'm sick. I'm just shaking off the freaking cold. Yeah, I'm going to get some cleats as well. I got the overs. That'll prevent the water from coming in. That's half the battle. And believe it or not, I bought some Interceptor freaking Walmart shoes. And they're pretty good. I can't believe how good they are. I put my Cloud Sole insoles in those. Those Cloud Sole insoles are freaking awesome, dude. I put those in there, and they're freaking good. Can't believe it. Delivering the mail in town, and there's a shoe cobbler that says that, yeah, these shoes, they wear out with a thin leather, and it's plastic, which is the reason why it's messing with your heel. And he's gonna put freaking thicker, softer leather on the heel, because that is just like I said. He verified that. That, yeah, it's wearing out, and which I can see. And then, yeah, it just roughs up your heel. So he's going to fix it. Yeah, and I can see it. Actually, there's no leather there at all. It's just plastic that was covered by cloth. So yeah, that's just rough on your heel. So he's gonna put some leather on there. And, yeah, it's good. So I'm gonna freaking drop these off. Have those. Yeah. So thank you for watching, and I'll keep you posted. Thank you.